to show you how you might have solved that last problem. So it reads, Pablo gets home from school at 3 p.m. Then he plays baseball for an hour and a half. What time is he done playing? So the timeline here, it starts at noon. And when it's noon, this is what the clock looks like. And the timeline ends at 6 o'clock. So 6 o'clock would be down here. Oops, let me grab the big hand. So when it's 6 o'clock, this is what the clock looks like. So it says he gets home from school at 3 o'clock. And as we talked about before, 3 o'clock is actually halfway in between noon and 6. So I'm going to draw our starting point right in the middle. So right here is 3 o'clock. Next, it says he plays baseball for an hour and a half. So let's start with that hour. What would be an hour after 3 o'clock? Let's see. So when it's 3 o'clock, this is what the clock looks like. And when an hour passes, the big hand moves by 1. So when it's an hour, it is now an hour past 3 is now 4. So our timeline, our time would jump from 3 to about, let's see. So between 3 and 6, 4 is about a third of the way between 3 and 6. So 4 o'clock would be about right here. So we did a jump of about an hour. But they said that he plays baseball for an hour and a half. And so we still need to add on another half hour. So what would the clock look like about a half hour after 4 o'clock? Well, now we would need to move our big hand. And our big hand is going to move all the way down to 6. And we can count by 5s if we forget. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep, so that would be 4:30, because as you can see, the big hand is went halfway around the clock. So now, after we did another jump by a half hour, well, let's see, the jump we do is going to be about half of what we just did. So it's going to be about right there. And then we would end up at 4:30. So we jumped from 3 to 4, which was an hour, and then from 4 to 4:30, which is a half hour. So altogether, we did do a jump of an hour and a half. So that means Pablo would be done playing baseball at 4:30 p.m. So that's how you would solve a problem like that. So now I'd like you to try the next two on your own.